Here we are back with Farming Simulator 25. Yeah, nothing in here. So, yeah, it's October, which means time to harvest. We got a harvest to do here. Gotta harvest some things. We also need to transport some things. That's why I've got all of my time up there in the top right set to half time, because we're going to be going for a while here on the harvesting at least. Now, I'm not going to subject y'all to the harvesting, but I do need to do it myself. Unfortunately, none of the workers like doing it with the MacDon, so gonna have to do that part at least myself. But before we do any before I do any harvesting anyway, I'm going to do some production stuff. So we got some new mods I want to test out, but also I need to purchase. I need to purchase an item. I tested out an item in September. That is a baler with a Renbro. That pack just released a couple of days ago, so I wanted to try it out and see if it will help my production of grass and things, and it does. Let me show you it over here. I went kind of reasonable and got the 12-inch version, but just to test it out, I didn't like lease it or anything. I actually purchased it. I gave myself the money. I think it was like $210,000. I gave myself the money because I knew is when the next day when I could sell the silage, we would have enough money to purchase it outright, and it does save me a lot of time. So yeah, it's really good. Like I said, I'll show it to you in the shop here. It's going to be, it is a square baler, so we don't have any round bales. There's no round bale versions of them. So this one's off down here near the bottom. It's under Kuhn, this one right here. I chose the 12-meter version with Michelin tires, yes to the work lights, and then I changed my colors to this one and this one because I thought it looked kind of better with it like this, the color wise. So 204,310. So yeah, that's how much we're going to have to pay for it when I get the money for it, and I will, because like I said, it did really good. We need to get rid of the Vicon fast bill because we no longer need it. I've transported all the bales to the silage deal and got all of that in. I don't know if the silage deal is finished yet, but we'll see. Another thing is Omatana has released her own version of the silage production chain, where it makes TMR, silage, all that stuff. So, let me see here. I want to hit the T key. That's not what's supposed to happen at all. Let me drop that off. Switch to O. Pool only. There we go. Okay. Now, since that's still off in there, it should fill itself up. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to take and sell and stuff too. And if we can afford it, I need to not put the wool into the deal up there because I think it's still pretty full, isn't it? Let's go check real quick. Spinnery. Yeah, 21,000 liters of wool. And I have another 14,000 liters right now. So we definitely need to put down another spinnery for ourselves. I can't afford it right now, but as soon as I'm able to sell the sell the hmm. That's why. I can fix that. I just straighten it out, then back it up like so. Should go now. There we go. Alright. I'll just do a circle and pick up the cheese over here. As I was saying, I was trying to say, but I lost my train of thought. We need to get a spinnery, another spinnery, so we don't want to take the wool up there to it. In fact, I'll probably unload the wool down here. Somewhere. So I can keep it, separated. I'll just stuff it off in this corner for right now. It's going to take me a hot minute to do it because it is like 14 pallets of it, so. Alright, got it done. Before I go, let's check on the silage to see. I might need to speed time back up for it to process everything. Nope. Silage is done. Nice. Okay. So that's ready to sell as well. So let's head up here and we'll go and grab our cheese. I'll go ahead and turn here and get up there. Get the rest of our cheese up here. Ten 10,000 liters of cheese, 5,000 liters of goat milk bottled. That's nice. Hopefully make a nice bit of cash off of this. We'll see. Alright, let's see. So what do we got? So we also have some fabric, only 2,000 liters. About an hour we might have a full deal, another full deal of fabric. That goes to the playground, of course. Whoops. Farmer's market for the cheese and goat milk bottle goes onto the train. And the fabric today will go on to... See, we can't do the playground. We can't do the wagon builder. The next deal is the tailor shop at 15.9. Yep. Okay. So 15.9 for the tailor shop. We'll go do the train first. What am I... Okay, the goat milk is what goes onto the train. Oh, it's coming pretty so quickly. Cool, it's almost here. Here it comes. Dollars. 40,266. Nice. There we go. 10,000 liters of cheese. That goes to the farmer's market. So let me speed up time to 60. Maybe by the time we get up there, it'll be, we can pick up our fabric as well. There, there ain't much there. That's too small to be worth. On cotton fields, the bigger the field, the better. Too small of a field, you can't even make a bale. You wouldn't even be able to make a bale on certain fields that are too small. So it wouldn't even be worth trying. Don't even if you see a cotton contract, harvest contract, even if you rent the equipment, don't do it. Take a look at the field that it wants you to harvest. Don't do it if it's too small, because if you can't make at least one bale, back in FS22, I don't know if it's still true for 25, but back in FS22, it would um, it would fail because you couldn't make one bale to sell it at all. The contract would just fail. So I wouldn't even try it on, especially on something that small of a size, because I doubt you could even get a full bale out of that contract. Okay, so we're not produced a third one yet. Thought we would have at least by now, 10 o'clock. Okay, should do it here at like maybe 11 or a little bit after 11. Maybe noon, 11:30. The halftime here. Let's see. Our cheese still goes to the farmer's market. Our fabric, um, 15.9 was what we saw earlier for the tailor shop. 15.977. Okay. All right. Which is good because the tailor shop is on the way back to our place. So when we get to the farmer's market, we're going to have to kind of separate out um, our fabric because it would sell at the farmer's market. We don't want to. Didn't open. Hello? Weird. Don't go into the middle of the road. Don't want you getting run over. Oh, $58,000 worth of product there. That's nice. You know? really pulling to the left over there. I mean, to the right for some reason. Oops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the corn. Okay. Well, she just had a medical bill that was, if she was alive, I don't think she'd live through that. I don't think she lived through a truck going through her. $7,000. Nice. We're not done yet, though. We got one more delivery to do, and that's the silage. So we got a little bit more money to make. And then I will, depending on how much money we have, I will either go ahead and put down the spinnery, or I will wait until after we sell the soybeans. Now, there might be something we do. We might not sell the soybeans. And the reason why is because there's one thing we can do with them. Quick look here. Go to productions. So this right here is Omatana's deal of making TMR, hay, silage. It also can make digestate, which is kind of cool. Think of it as I don't know the number, so I would probably put that down first and then decide if I wanted to delete the others. But let's see, this one right here. So this just released today as well. Is the soybean factory. And the soybean factory, and do I have, yeah, that's my, I got drift on my elite controller. That's not good. So what this does is it takes products and turns it into stuff, of course, because it's a production factory. But the main thing with this is we can make three different products. We can make soybean. Let me see if I can find it on the mod hub real quick so I can tell you what it's really going to do. I can't remember if it's on page 2 or page 3. They released a lot of mods today. Here it is on page 2. So the outputs are soybean patties, um, which is that last one on the bottom there. And then two different soy smoothies. One will output 5, and one will output 6. Um, and the we're not going to be able to do the soybean patties because that requires soybeans, flour, barley, and sunflower oil itself. So we wouldn't be able to make that, but we could make the soy smoothies because that is just soy and water. So might be interesting. I don't know if we want to do that though, because it would be introducing a brand new product to the map, and I don't know how that would sell. We would have to see. We would have to see. I would have to open up. Um, I would have to open up the. I would have to put it on the map, check the price against regular soybeans to see if it's worth producing. I don't know if it would be. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I've moved things, the tractor's over there, and then the trailer's over here, and the forage harvester wagon is out there. The reason why is because in this place, not only is there a repair deal, but there is also a washer over here on the right wall, which is kind of cool. So I decided to move these over here. That way, when I need to, if I want to wash stuff, I can just drive it in, wash it, and then drive it out to where it needs to go. And then we can wash the tractors last. Okay, so oh, yeah, this is what I was going to do. I need to get the tipper trailer so we can get the silage out and get that sold. While we're waiting on that to do stuff, we'll start harvesting the silage. I mean, the soybeans, sorry. I'm going to try, but I don't think I can do an AI worker, even though this says it'll work. Does he actually do it? Wow, he's actually doing it. I'm surprised. I didn't think that would work. Huh. Hopefully it works up there at the deal. Because this would save me a lot of time while I do other things. Also, that's a wrong deal there. Yeah, it's limited it to 9 miles per hour. I mean 7 miles per hour. I don't know why. I knew it could go faster. Alright, well that's cool. That's going to help me out. Let's get the harvester ready to go over there because we're going to need it. Now, Valtra actually can go and hook up to our baler, new baler. Guess we're gonna need to bale up the straw after that's done. Also, since it does square bales, we don't really, I would have to buy its own bale wrapper if I wanted to continue bale wrapping, which we don't really need since we can make silage through the silo system, so we just need to purchase bale twine, square bale twine as our next thing. Okay. Pull that up. I will say though that we are getting less right now of the grass because we're not using our forage wagon anymore, so we're not getting the silage additive to it. So that means we're getting less. I was usually getting around 240, I think 241,000 liters of silage afterwards. I think I'm now getting 219,000. It's supposed to give you like 5 to 10%, I think, extra. But that's fine. I would rather make the work go faster than get more right now, personally. Since I can't use a worker on that, I would rather do that. So where are we going with the silage? Biogas plant or somewhere else? Biogas plant. Okay, last time it was the animal dealer. It's a real quick trip. But I would like all the money. So we're going to make all the money. Okay, let's go take care of our cows while we're here. Well, we got some time. We also need to make sure we have bales out for our goats and our sheep. We do that after we take care of the cows. I fed them last month, so they should have plenty of food, but, you know, just in case. We could also probably get rid of the slurry. Let's see, how much slurry is in there? I did get rid of the slurry last month as well. Slurry, 17K. Yeah, we can go ahead and get rid of the slurry as well. Yep, kind of figured this would be empty. The reason why I leave this here is I don't know if this is like a feature or not, but if you leave something like this uh, deal here full of total mix ration and just fill up their deal and leave whatever's left over in the trailer and you leave the trailer there, it will auto feed them. Don't know why it's working like that right now. I don't know if it's a bug, if it's a feature or what. It is really freaking nice though that I can do that. So I can just fill this thing up and it will give me the stuff. Also, there's no total mix ration down here. I don't know why I went down here. Our total mix ration is off up at the farm in the silo. Also, I will say do be careful um, which production you use to make your total mix ration, because some of them require you to put mineral feed in, and that's just an extra cost. It's not actually you don't actually have to use mineral feed. While it is nice, you don't actually have to use mineral feed to make total mix ration. It's just a little bit extra you can put in there, and it's not worth it. I would say it's not worth it, but you never can tell. But I know a couple of productions that have been put on the Mod Hub require you to use mineral feed in them to make total mix ration. I mean, it's not much, but they still require you to use it. And the only way to get mineral feed is either have a mineral feed production or buy it from the store. That's it. And the mineral feed production you have to download a mod for that. You can't get it any other way besides buying it in the base game. It's kind of why I don't want. I would just warning you not to watch out on that one. Okay, and then I just leave this here, and it should auto feed them. Okay, AI worker A has completed her task, which is this one up here for the silage. Let's go sell the silage real quick. Our goal is still to hopefully buy this BGA plant and own it. That's our end goal before we maybe go to a different map. I don't know yet. I haven't really seen a map that really calls to me. While Calmston and them is nice, it's I don't know if I want to play that one or not. All right, so tip side left, tip side left. Okay. So do this, and then do this, and we can double dump it and get all the money. And then the harvest is done of the soybeans on field 2. Nope. 148,907. That's nice. All right, so real quick, let's go ahead and sell give the money for the thing. So let me set this up like I have it. $204,310. Okay. Push 8. Go to money minus 204,310. There we go. So we paid off our, I guess you could call it loan. I didn't actually do a loan. I could have just done a loan. But we paid off our loan, I guess you could say loan for the new baler, which is really, really nice baler. So we can get that done. All right, so let me get this thing headed back to the farm. Gonna come from this direction anyway, so I might as well put it there. Okay, did it miss anything? That's my next question. Nope, everything's been harvested. Nice. All right, need to get this up here. I was just so surprised it worked because I tried it on something and it just did not work for some reason. I can't remember. Was it? I think it was. We had the canola on that field and it just wouldn't work for some reason. I keep on pushing the wrong button. That's why it kept on coming up saying a worker couldn't do something. I was just pushing the wrong button there. It's really finicky on this thing sometimes. Of how far you have to be and all kinds of things like that. Alright. Now this one I have to drive myself. The AI worker does not like driving this thing. Same with the harvester. So I have to get this up there to the other soybeans myself. But if we can rely on the AI worker to harvest that, that's going to save me a lot of time. Because I definitely remember that they did not work with the harvester machine in that other header. It's like baling. That's why it doesn't work. It's basically baling with the harvester is the function you're performing with that header. If it was a regular harvesting, it would work, but with that header, that just doesn't work. Say, I'm going to get out of the way, so I don't want to run into him. Now, my thought process is on these soybeans is we sell them this time, but we plant them again and then try the production. I would put the production down probably anyway, even though I wouldn't be giving the soybeans this time around. I would just be putting it down there and then waiting for the next harvest to try it out. The reason why I'm really thinking about doing it that way is because the way prices work in this game, they fluctuate. And it will be a brand new production adding a brand new selling item. So I don't know how that would function if I tried to use the item right away. I don't know if we need to like wait a year to get a really good price on it or things like that. I'm not sure. So we would have to see. Get out of here, science. This track right here. Gonna have to go into the field some because we're gonna have to make a big turn in to get through the gate. Woo! And even then, still I hit the freaking fence. Gate. Here's our harvest of soybeans over here, our big field. Gonna be nice to get to. Why did pushing B do that? I don't know. I pushed the wrong button, I know that, but why the hell B opened up the map? Don't ask me. Alright. Okay, it shows it would work, so let's do it. It's doing adjustments and everything. Doing all of its adjustments, setting right, and there it goes. Cool. Alright. Let's get this one going. We were going to do the slurry here. This one's ready for us to go and get the last of the silage. Get that sold. I'm not really looking to make a ton of money off of the slurry, so I'm just always come over here, the shortest place to go and sell it. It's so little money that it's not even worth trying to go all the way up to the top of the map to like the BGA and sell it up there. Same with this little bit of silage. I'm probably just going to take it to the animal place and sell it there. See, $1,852. That's not worth the damage the tractor will take, the gas it'll use to go all the way up there and back to drop off that slurry at the BGA. Now, if I had owned the BGA, I probably would have went ahead and jumped it up there anyway, because we can use it to do things up there. That 2010. Well, I'm going to go ahead and kind of pause the video here. Only thing that's left to do is for me to finish off harvesting the soybeans. I will bring y'all back as soon as that is finished, and I will show you the total that we have, and we'll go and sell it. So I will see y'all in just a minute.